So
you're saying
it's
everything
foreign to me.
You're asking if everything is all fabricated.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is there like a unwritten rule that okay, what we say and do with this stays here.
No.
And it doesn't necessarily mean we take it out there.
Nope.
Really?
Some people can't draw the line with that.
Right.
This is the reality of the situation, right?
What's up, world? It's your boy Big Court of the Holdin Court Podcast and Legacy Builders. You already know what it is, man. We just here doing our thing. Hey, real quick, I want to tell y'all about my new community, Legacy Builders. We focus on mind, money, and motivation. Y'all can go to imbigcourt.com and you can sign up. We teach you how to monetize your talents, monetize social media, business funding, e-commerce, healthy living, mental, mindset, all of that. So y'all go tap in imbigcourt.com. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Ain't that how I say it?
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, yeah. So I'm here with my oldest daughter. What's up, baby Rachel?
We doing good. Home stretch.
Yeah, home stretch. Today we got a special guest in the house, man. It's the homie, bro. I got a lot of respect for him in this content space. You know, he's been making big moves. He's created a whole fucking world, which I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I need to figure that shit out. I feel like I ain't working hard enough now. But anyway, we got the homie AD.
Yeah, what's the deal, man? What's the deal? How y'all doing?
Good.
Man, we good.
I like it, man. I'm with my people. Everybody got all smiles and it's great.
It's
great
good energy over here, bro.
Come on, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I can feel it though. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
when I go certain places, I be like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Nah, this is good. We good people, bro. You know this family, man. I got my brother, producer Ken. I got my youngest daughter, BTS. I got my oldest daughter on the camera, man.
That's fire.
Listen, yeah, we ain't,
That's
you know,
fire.
we ain't on nothing. You know, we come in peace until it's time not to be. Yeah, but hey, I want to kind of drag it back a little bit. I mean, social media world, they know you, you know, obviously from No Jumper and just from community, all of what you built, you know, you really kind of, you know, planted your flag in this content creator space. But I want to drag it back, man. You being from Compton, correct?
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Let's talk about it. Tell me about your upbringing.
My grandmother, she worked for the school district. You know what I mean? Mom's was she was working 2 jobs, so you know, after schools, I'd be with grandma at the parent center in Compton. Yeah, like, you know, life was crazy though. Like it really like, you know, adolescence, becoming a boy to a man. Pops was out doing whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Respect to him. But I really had to like learn how to become a man from the streets and my peers. And, you know, big shout out to my uncle. I like to tell people all the time, my uncle like my real dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was like very, very hard on me. I didn't understand it, but I understand now. Like he's seen the route that I was going, and ultimately he wanted to save me. You know, from the neighborhood and the things that happened. Because a lot of my close friends that I used to hang with, they're not here no more.
Yeah.
Like my day ones, one of my best friends got killed on my porch at 18.
Wow.
You know what I mean? After that, it was just like a domino effect. I was losing friend after friend after friend. And I kind of got immune to just losing people, not knowing if it was going to be me next.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been there. Yep.
Yeah, but it's a crazy feeling when people like tell you like, okay, you're not supposed to even move like that, think like that, watch the places that you go. Yeah, because I would go to parties knowing that they was gonna get shot up. I just knew when to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. But you know, by God's grace, I'm here. I'm still here. Yeah, man. I didn't think like there was one point in time I didn't think I was gonna live to see 21.
Yeah.
Like at all.
I've been there.
Yeah. And I'm 35 now, and I'm like, damn, I'm old.
Damn, you 35?
Yeah.
Damn, you're only 4 years older than my child.
I know. I just looked at you.
Yeah,
like,
you only 4 years older than my oldest child.
I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel old now.
Yeah.
Not like old, but like
in the hood though. But in the hood, man, listen, you make.
I'm an OG.
You OG
for sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
Like,
crazy.
yeah, like because the life expectancy ain't like that in the hood. You know, you reach 21, 25, man. It's like shit. You kind of winning. You know what I mean? So, what part of Compton did you grow up in?
The West Side.
Okay.
Yeah, Central and Alondra, Caldwell to be exact.
Okay, Central and Alondra. What is that? That's over. What's that? Spooktown, Tragno? Where's?
Closer there.
Yeah.
My neighborhood is Lantana.
Okay.
And you got the Tragnos over there. You got everybody over there.
Okay.
You really be knowing these layouts.
He knows.
Oh yeah.
He knows it.
I spent.
I know.
I spent a lot of time in through Compton, South Central.
Thing, but you know,
I know. I seen the shirt too. I was like this.
LA over here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, but at this point, I feel like I represent LA as well because I've been here 22 years, so
you
almost half my life, you know. So and when I go, especially with the platform, when I go places, they associate me with LA anyway. You know what I mean? But so I mean, let me ask you. So growing up in that environment, I think you just kind of said it. What was the most tragic thing that you had to endure that you saw? Was it your friend getting?
Oh yeah, my friend, he got Donnie B, rest in peace. I was maybe, I want to say 15, 20 seconds. Mm-hmm. You know, I pulled up when it happened. Mm-hmm. I seen the car drive away and stuff like that, and I see my homie laid down on my porch.
Damn.
And like prior to that, as a kid, you hear about people dying all the time, but you never think that, it can happen to you.
Right.
I don't know, for some reason, like I always felt like I had like plot armor or something. Like, nothing's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
And I was move reckless and just go certain places, do stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then once my close friends close to me started dying, because before it wasn't my close friends, it was, associates, people from the neighborhood and stuff. But once my close friends started dropping, I was like, this can happen to me, and I'm getting death threats, and I'm watching the way that I move, and from that day forward, it kind of gave me like bad anxiety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being very paranoid, watching where I go. My homie always told me look both ways.
Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do nothing because I was on point. Just,
that's right.
Maneuvering through there.
That's right. Same thing with me. I never drank, never smoked because you couldn't afford to. You know, and so it just stuck. It was nothing I never wanted to do anyway, but it just stuck. So. Would you say that coming up in that environment, were you active or were you just affiliated? You would say. I
mean, you have to be active and affiliated at the same time. Mm-hmm. I say it all the time. You can't be a sheep amongst wolves. Mm-hmm. They're gonna sniff you out. Mm-hmm. You won't be able to maneuver and hang around and do certain stuff like that because, just being in the neighborhood, you could be a good kid. You're walking down the street, somebody gonna try you.
Yeah, that's right.
And in that incident, you don't mean to be a certain way, but you got to protect yourself. That could be the moment between life or death, and you're gonna protect yourself, so you're gonna do what you gotta do.
Yeah. What did a young AD want to be? You know what I'm saying?
Man, honestly, doing everything that I'm doing now, not necessarily a content creator, but just rapping, acting, commercials, movies, and stuff too. Because people always like, they say, "Oh, you remind me of Ice Cube," and I even like, I went for the
say it, I can't unsee it.
I went for the rolling straight out of Compton. Like for a long time, I was wearing like kind of like starter jackets.
Yeah.
I was moving with that image
you had
and
a
stuff
curl?
like that, huh?
You had a Jerry curl?
Nah, I ain't had no Jerry curl.
Okay.
I had texturizer though back in the day. You know what I'm saying? To burn your head. And shit.
Burn. I was about to say, did you get the chemical burn?
Yeah, I had the chemical burn. Yeah. Had that. But
so who were some of your hip hop influences?
Oh, this is all West Coast, man. DJ Quick, he was my favorite from the city.
Yeah.
Of course, Pac, Corrupt, Exhibit, like all the homies that are homies now and the legends, like those are people that I grew up listening to, especially Ice Cube, Dog Pound, everybody. Like that's who I listened to. That was my introduction to music, and that's what I patted myself behind.
Okay. So you started out as a rapper?
Yeah, started out as a rapper.
Oh, wow. Did you ever put any albums out?
Oh, yeah, I got it. That's how I got my start in this.
Really?
Yeah.
See, well, I came to know you from the content, content creator.
A lot of people didn't know that. So I had a song called Juice that like was a hit out here for a long time. They still play that like every stadium and everything like that. So
what year was this?
This 2015.
Damn.
Yeah, I got millions and millions and millions of views. I've done songs with Busta Rhymes, Wiz Khalifa, Tory Lanez.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just know AD the content
right.
creator.
Yeah.
I gotta go back in my playlist.
Yeah.
So now it makes
I'm on
sense
YG's
now.
second album.
It makes sense now.
I'm on the Games documentary too. I'm on the 40s album. I'm on a lot of stuff like that.
And that's AD.
Yeah.
That's AD.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn. I'm tardy in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it makes sense now. It makes sense because when I saw you first over on No Jumper, I'm thinking, I was like, oh damn, this dude got something. Like he's charismatic.
I asked him for an interview. as a rapper.
Oh shit.
So it's funny when when people look at that first interview, they were like, "Oh, this was a job interview." You know what I mean? So yeah, it was funny.
Oh shit! Damn, I didn't know you was a whole rapper with a whole career.
100%.
Because I just know you as AD the content
Hey, that was my bread and butter. Still
Right.
get music checks to this day.
Damn. So was you independent?
Always independent.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
I did distribution with Empire. I did distribution with Priority. I did distribution with a couple other people, stuff like that too. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So was it your label or you had partners or what?
No, man. Big shout out to Pun. You know what I mean? Who I do the stuff with as well.
Yeah.
Pun always he looked out. Shout out to Adrian Swish too. He was helping me out a lot too.
Oh yeah, I know Adrian. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my old manager.
Okay. Yeah. I know Adrian. Yeah. Yeah, because I think he was working with Rumor. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was working. I got to shoot Rumor too. Before Rumor though, he was on team with Kid Ink. So I got discovered through Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah.
So I used to be one of the guys. You remember Hot New Hip Hop?
Yeah.
So you know how they were hot, very hot.
Yeah.
And they put you in the front. I was one of them guys that the DJ Ill Will would always put on the front page and stuff too. So he found me from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I learned something new.
Yeah.
My daughter looking at me like, nigga, you ain't know this. She keep looking at me.
You're gonna be surprised.
Yeah,
I think my biggest video is with YG. It's called Thug. It's 30 million views.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what made you pivot and quit doing music?
I mean, I ain't even quit. I just still drop stuff whenever. I'm still gonna keep dropping, but
it's not a focus like it was at the time.
everything a focus. I ain't
heard a record from
I know.
you. I ain't seen no
you
music video.
You ain't tapped in.
No,
you ain't tapped in.
No, I follow you. I follow you. I ain't seen no fucking music video.
I would say I got music videos on there too. I would say, bro, I let God just guide me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so whatever happens at the time, a lot of stuff that happens now and what I'm doing, I've never thought about doing. And, it's been not only profitable, but it's been super dope. Even right now, I'm big into big shout out to my sponsor Prize Picks, Cuhmunity. Bro, getting into the sports daily fantasy, selling picks, just different stuff.
Yeah, Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Is that the commercial that comes on Tubi?
For sure.
With, we gotta Funny Marco.
We got to get you locked in with Prize Picks. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? Because I was wondering, what the
daily sports fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Put me on, bro.
Yeah.
Put me on, man. You know what I'm saying? So do you get more gratification doing the content creating than music?
So this was the problem. The problem is as a rapper, they label me a street rapper. I made street music. A lot of times people, they would mess with my stuff, but they'll be afraid to come talk to me. And it was also the kind of image that I put out for myself. So what content creation did is brought me down to earth. And, people started coming up to me and then they started falling in love with the character. Before I was like, damn, people would DM me like, oh, I seen you at the mall, but I was scared to talk to you. I'm like, why y'all scared to talk to me?
Yeah.
But that was the image that I was giving out through the music. I wasn't trying to do that.
Got you.
But it was messed up. It was messed up. So once I started doing content creation, I see all these little white kids coming up to me. I'm like, oh shit, this is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the whole goal was to get people to come into the music and get more eyes on the music.
Okay.
And it just blossomed into something else.
Yeah. Where did that bug start? Did that start with No Jumper?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay. So how did that go? I mean, Adam, you went on to promote the music and just kind of.
I literally did an interview. He was he just liked the conversation and asked me to do a Snapchat show with him a couple of times, and then COVID happened, and then he asked me to start subbing in for his show, and then after that, I just came part of the cast, and I just kept doing it. Yeah, that was it. I wasn't thinking nothing of it.
Yeah.
But as an artist, you think too. You like, oh, people was telling me like, oh, don't do this stuff. It's gonna mess up your career. This is this. This is this. This is that. And I'm like, nah. Now everybody like, oh, that's the smartest thing you ever did. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Hindsight 2020. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. Did you? Let me ask you, money wise, do you? Is it more lucrative on the content creator side or the music side?
I would say yes, because music you have to spend way more money.
That's a fact.
Because I had bought a studio. You know what I mean? I had my own studio. The difference is I can go downstairs from my crib and I can make 6 figures.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like easy.
Yep.
Versus making a song, you have to buy the beat.
Buy the beat.
You got to get
promote
songs
it.
cleared.
Yep.
You got to promote it.
Yep.
You got to pay for the mixing.
Yep.
You got to pay for the music video. And by the time that the song come out, you don't know if that's going to generate
That's right.
enough money
It's
that's
a
even
gamble.
going to take care of that too. So yeah, even though we're not doing it just for the money, but yeah, it's way easier. I can go downstairs, make some content, and it can. I'm like, oh shit, it's blowing up.
Not to mention the brand deals that you could get.
Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got a lot of brand deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Prize Pick, Houston Community.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man, you
Mr.
gotta
Mushy's
you gotta put me on,
Houston
bruh.
Community.
Put me on, bro. So no jumper, and I don't want to spend a lot of time there because I know y'all be trying.
Nah,
to
it's
keep,
all right.
I know y'all try to keep it, because you'll say something and then Adam will see it and it'll start the shit all up.
It's a never ending.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a never ending. Yeah.
So, but it was all good when you went over there, and it was a hell of an opportunity.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, obviously,
100%.
Adam has built a great system over there.
Yeah, 100%.
So what happened? Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I get asked this so much every single day. I'm just gonna leave it as we have different paths that we're walking now.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Is that the PC?
Super.
Because I was
Yeah.
kind of following. I'll be honest with you. It's crazy. I'll be very honest with you. Probably about the time. When did you join No Jumper?
Ooh, it was
Around COVID?
Yeah, around COVID.
Okay.
So I was there for almost 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had never paid attention to No Jumper. It wasn't until the pandemic that I started watching podcasts. So that's when I came, you and No Jumper got introduced to me at the same time, right?
For a lot of people.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a testament to what you brought to it or what. You know what I mean?
It's all God, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, I feel like I bought I was the beginning of the street element.
Yeah.
That could work on camera.
Right.
Because a lot of people can't work on camera with that. There's
Yes,
no balance with it.
You are correct. So
Yeah.
what I saw with that, yes, you were able to do that, and straddle that line and still keep it authentic, but not go too far with it. What is your opinion about where it's at now?
I got a lot of friends over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anytime that I can see people that I've seen in the streets get opportunities
Yeah.
to be on camera, show their personality,
Yeah.
to me that's a W.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fact that they can do their things and they got jobs and they
Yeah.
can take care of their family, that's cool with me. So I ain't got nothing bad to say when it come down to that.
No, for sure. But I'm saying because on the outside looking in, it looks like chaos. You know what I mean? It looks like it can be a very volatile situation. Now, again, shout out to Wack for lacing me to the shenanigans that go on. You know what I'm saying? But how much of that is real and how much of that is just content?
I mean, honestly, is when you put different people in the building with each other, eventually they're gonna bump heads.
Yeah.
And it's just there for the world to see and stuff like that. And the more people you have in volume, the more chances some bullshit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of situations, bro, like you don't really anticipate that. Like you're not making that.
Yeah.
You can kind of like put a little bug there.
Right.
But the blow ups and the explosions and stuff, like
I guess what I'm trying to because I don't partake in it, so it's
you're saying it's
everything foreign to me.
You're asking if everything is all fabricated.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is there like a unwritten rule that okay, what we say and do with this stays here.
No,
and it doesn't necessarily mean we take it out there.
Nope.
Really?
Some people can't draw the line with that.
Right.
This is the reality of the situation, right? And I learned this too. Most of the time, people are never going to run into each other.
Okay.
A lot of people don't be outside.
That's
a lot of people don't go to events. A lot of people don't go. You won't see nobody anywhere. They're not at the bank. They're not at the grocery store that you go to. So the chances of you seeing somebody that's going to talk shit or do a situation, it's not going to happen. So most people feel like, okay, I can run my mouth as much as possible.
Okay.
Now, when you get your ass caught, it's a different story.
That's what I'm saying.
When they say the chickens come to roost,
yeah,
it's every dog has his day.
I mean, two mountains won't meet, but two men will.
Exactly. So you got to stand on that.
But in this case, they're in the same building. So how does that work?
Well, Wack is a businessman.
Yeah.
He's not gonna mess up the business.
That's yeah.
And I feel like too, everybody in that building, there is a line where it's like, okay, is this one situation worth messing up money for it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
so it is a understanding.
You can say that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, so even though a nigga might feel a way about a nigga, but he not going. But it's content. We understand that, nigga. You was showing out, and you know you kind of got on my bad side, but
we ain't messing up the bag.
We ain't
for
messing
nobody.
up the bag.
Nah.
Okay. I always wondered that, you know, because I'm like, damn, I wouldn't do well in that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm like, I wouldn't do well there.
Me
You
nor
know what I'm
Ken
saying?
can regulate.
Yeah, I'm like, especially we in the same. I'm like, dude, it's outside. Like, I know when you be
Well,
here.
that's what it is too. But you got to learn about that as well. It's like when you take it there, people call you emotional, and you are emotional when they can get to you.
Yeah.
So now I learned, like, a lot of times now, you got to learn how to mentally spar with people.
Right.
So like I will be trying to push your buttons right now. If I could push your buttons, I won.
Right.
And I'm gonna make you look crazy.
Right. But hold on. I agree with that, right? To an extent. Because we come from the hood where, you know, we go in on each other. We do that. We joke on each other. But there are lines, though.
Oh,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? And they habitually cross those lines, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So am I emotional when it's like, okay, now you get to the point to where it's disrespectful and niggas try to get their shit off cloaked in jokes.
Oh, 100%.
You see what I'm
They'll
saying?
say a little joke and then you be like, hold on.
Yeah.
But
Seriously joking.
But
Yeah.
that's when the camera turn off, then handle it the way you want to handle it.
Oh, okay. Does it ever get handled like that?
With us,
Yeah.
for the most part, no, because like you said, there are lines.
Yeah.
I can't speak about the other place.
Yeah.
I can speak about me and my
Yeah.
peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can push the limit to what
Yeah.
you know what I mean, the line is, but everybody knows like when that camera's off,
Yeah. Yeah.
it ain't nobody that's gonna hold nobody back. We
Yeah.
can get cracking.
And I will say this: if it's like that, then that's commendable. I respect them. Then you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking that it's real.
Well,
shit.
I don't know about their operation. I'm
Yeah.
talking about our operation.
Yeah, but I mean, ain't shit we done heard. Ain't nobody got parked or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not from that situation coming off content. You know, so I mean, niggas getting into skirmishes. I mean, that's regular shit. But you know, the fact that ain't nobody got seriously hurt, that's commendable. You know, because I always wondered that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how real is this shit?
Can't mess up the bag, man.
Yeah,
It's easy when
I'm
people
honest,
think in their head, they be like, you know what, I do this and I do that, and they be like, do I want to?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess it depends on how you situate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess for someone like me, I have other things. I'm successful in other arenas too. I do this out of love and fun. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't, you know,
'Cause
my
that's my
respect
question.
would be, you know.
Yeah, no, because see, that's my question. So I am, even when that was my hesitation, even being his co-host when we first started, was because I said, I don't know. I didn't know any platforms. I didn't know any. My social media algorithm was conspiracy, held, government stuff. Literally, I didn't even know this was a whole ecosystem. So my question is, even somebody that's still kind of wrapping my head around it, is there any other way that y'all could still have a fan base without all of the extras, without all of the mess? Or is it that, no, this is what they're coming for, and we giving the people what they want?
Well, I feel like that model of entertainment, it's like, it's crazy because us with people, right? You see how I just gave, like you said, that's the PC answer. Like, nigga, give us the juicy shit. Us as people, we want to have some type of controversy, some type of drama. Like, that's just in our lives and stuff too.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, reality TV is so big.
That's
Yes.
fact. Yeah.
And now you got like, Zeus, and you got all
Yeah.
these subscriptions based
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
And what's the selling point?
Yeah.
Niggas throwing hands, females throwing hands and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's what interests us. So
Yeah.
when you keep it clean cut most of the time, people are like, this shit boring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how our brains are programmed now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you watching a movie,
Yeah.
if these motherfuckers is walking the whole time, you're gonna be like, turn this shit off. You want to see some killing. You want to see some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to see some negativity to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can agree with that. I think it depends on context too. It's how it's delivered. Like in music, right? That's in music and movies. That's different because that's art. You know, that's creativity. But when you have content, you know, it's presented as if this is who I am. This is how I think. This is what it is. This is two men, two real people, not characters. You know, having a dialogue. And if it goes left, then it really goes left. You know what I mean? But I think it's balanced. I think it's a place for it. You feel me? Yeah. And you're right, because Listen, I've been accused for not being controversial enough. You know what I'm saying? And I have. People be like, man, why you don't turn up? Why you don't? I'm like, dog, that ain't who I am in real life. You know what I'm saying? And I think I may be too serious for that. You think?
And you almost 52.
Yeah.
So I mean, because if this was court, because I got to push back on you a little bit. Because if this was court, dog,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Kansas
Yeah.
City Chief.
Yeah.
I think even Holdin Court would look a little different.
Yeah,
Because
but I be
15
playing
years
it
ago.
different though.
That's
You
that
know what I'm
wisdom,
saying?
though.
Yeah, you're right.
And
You're
it's
right.
time.
You're right.
And you're around your family.
Yeah. That's
So it's a
right.
lot. But,
Yeah.
you know, it gets to the point where, like, even with me, I don't play them games. I tell people all the time, I'm
Yeah.
not with the content games and stuff, too.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
I let it be known.
Yeah.
But if you want to be in this arena,
Yeah.
you have to find a way. It's called entertainment.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's fact.
Like,
I think it's a place for everybody. It's
It is.
balanced because I went viral several times and not being controversial in turn like that. It's different types of controversy.
Chaotic.
Chaotic. You know what I'm saying? I always say that. I mean, I got to deal with Revolt. I got hundreds of millions of views.
Come on, you killing it.
I ain't hated on one nigga. I ain't smutted no nigga. I ain't done nothing. I ain't had to.
that's your
You know what
way.
I'm saying? Yeah, right.
And that's what makes you special.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I respect your platform.
Yeah.
I see the interviews. I like what you're doing, but that's different than everybody else.
No,
See,
that's right.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
if you
right.
chasing a click, then it's not authentic.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
I
right.
agree.
Some people are messy by design. They
gotta
be in
get
their
it where
self.
you fit in.
Exactly. That's why I said I don't do it because I'm not like
That's
that
not
in real
you.
life. Yeah, in
But
real
that's
life.
why, like, you know, certain shows, kind of like the Breakfast Club, they
Yeah.
work so well because you got a Charlemagne. That's
Yes,
him.
That's right.
Everybody, energies bounce off each other, and that makes a great dynamic and a
That's
great
a
show.
fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. Now, so I mean, you've become really good at what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. So building, so you pivot from No Jumper
Mm-hmm.
and you start Cuhmunity.
In the midst of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you do that through what's the platform you use for that? Is it Rumble or
No, we use YouTube.
YouTube?
So we started with Twitch.
Twitch. That's
Yep.
what it was.
We started
Twitch.
with Twitch. At first, my goal, because I was like a fan of like academics, like
Yeah.
watching what he was doing, and I was like, oh, that's dope. Like
Yeah.
just getting on Twitch and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I made a goal for myself. Even before I came to No Jumper, I've tried to do streaming.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 times before that. And then once I got on there, that was my 3rd time trying it. Like I bought the equipment 3 times.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I heard about Twitch, and I heard it was a platform you can get paid for playing video games. And I was like, oh, I like video games. I'm
Yeah.
good at it. So I bought all the equipment.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I'm streaming. I got 2 people watching me.
Yeah.
And, you know, after a week or 2, you get discouraged with that. You're like, man, nobody watching me. This shit's stupid.
Yeah.
So you go take all the equipment back. And then I was like, okay, a couple months later, I was like, all right, got a little more motion.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand. A lot of people don't understand, too. Like, even with this podcast space, a lot of artists are joining into the platforms. And their numbers don't reflect. It's like, oh, no, people love your music.
Right.
They don't want to hear nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
hard to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, defer them lines. So once I got like a little more footing, I was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. I teamed up with a guy named Miles Parrish. He's a rapper, producer from the Bay. He had like a good follower on Twitch. I was like, all right, we're going to team up. I went and bought a stripper pole. I'm going to have strippers dancing. Pun going to DJ.
Yeah.
And we're going to make this like real popping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then 30 people watching. Then you get discouraged again. I'm like, all right, man. I take that shit back. Yeah. And then once I went to No Jumper, started building a following over there, I said, okay, let me try this again. I bought a new crib. I looked for a 3-bedroom. It happened to have 4 bedrooms. The landlord was a fan.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, this is perfect for you. I was like, all right, give it to me. And where I do Cuhmunity now,
Yeah.
I said, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is an extra room.
Yeah.
It was away from the kids' rooms. I can do everything right here.
Yeah.
So, we designed it. We did that. And the first time we went on Twitch, I think I had like 200 people watching. And I was like, okay, now we getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And from there, I got my first deal with a company called Caffeine, which is an app. So they gave me a nice little chunk, and I was doing stuff on there twice a week, and I was dabbling into YouTube, and I started noticing that YouTube was like getting a lot of traction. And even though the Caffeine was a great opportunity, it was great money, but the people hated it. Like when I say they hated it, you can't beat YouTube as far as like distributing your content.
Yeah.
It's on everybody's phone. It's so simple.
That's right.
And Caffeine was dope, but they just had like, you couldn't pull them up on like any computer. You know, you had to have an app downloaded on your phone. It was a lot. It had a lot of bugs, and what it did was a lot of people complained about it. They was like, "Oh, this sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks." So once the contract was over, we was like, it's time to, go straight YouTube. And that YouTube, man, it started going crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still been going crazy.
So you think that streaming? What is the business model with streaming, like with Twitch?
It's just all subscription based.
Okay.
And so with Twitch, you make most of your money off of subs.
Okay.
So I think it's $6, and they take 50% of that.
Oh, okay.
And if you have Amazon Prime, because Amazon owns them, they you get a free content creator that you can sub to for free.
Okay.
And that counts to your money as well too.
Okay.
So they have different tiers, but for the most part, people pay $6.
Okay, and you still do Twitch?
No, I stopped.
Oh, so you see more money with YouTube?
Yeah, I think like my biggest check on Twitch was I think like $6 or $7 grand.
Okay.
And at the time I was like, I made $6-7 grand this month.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, man, I ain't like that was dope.
Yeah.
And then compared to my first 2 months on YouTube, that was, you know what I mean?
So let me ask
20,000, something like that.
Yeah. So, now we can talk shop a little bit.
Yeah, it's good.
YouTube, is your YouTube shit down a little bit? Compared to what it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago?
Hell nah.
Really?
It's up now.
Really?
Yeah.
My shit went the other way, bro.
Why?
I don't know why. It's I've been talking with a couple of content creators, and they've been saying the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like even with the subs, like my people, they get the notifications a week late.
You might be shadow banned.
I wouldn't know why. My shit clean as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're supposed to, like, every time you go live, they supposed to send that to them.
Yeah, no, not live.
Send a notification out.
Yeah, but when I post a video or whatever,
it doesn't send the notification
doesn't send the
out.
notification. And for whatever.
When you did go live, it actually did not alert.
No, you are correct.
You are.
I did go live, and it just didn't alert people. And I got over 100,000. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I got the plaque, the check, and everything. All my shit has been clean. And for whatever reason, it just.
Do you have a YouTube rep?
Nope.
You need to get a YouTube rep.
How you get a YouTube rep?
I'll help you out.
Okay.
So you need to get a YouTube rep. Do you have anybody that collects on your content?
No.
That's another thing you got to get.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Hey, my nigga lacing me, right?
Yeah, so basically.
I might need to cut this out because they're going to be like, nigga, we thought you knew everything. Like,
Nah, so basically, you have people that collect, right? There's companies.
Yeah. No, I started in COVID, right? Mm-hmm. I had never uploaded a video to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a tech nigga. I wasn't born into this world. I'm an old nigga. You know what I mean? So I simply just kind of adapted. This part I can do. This part I know. The production. Mm-hmm. I have that down packed. I can create that, But when you get to the tech side, it was like a bunch of tinkering and figuring it out.
That's the most important.
That's the most important.
Yep.
So figuring out the thumbnail, figuring out the caption.
Thumbnails are super important.
You see what I'm saying? Figuring out.
And I didn't know that either. But I started seeing the difference.
Yeah. If you go through my channel, I've had about 10 versions of thumbnails, that I've used. Go do this for 3 months, try something different, right? Keywords, the shorts, all of that shit. I even started muting cuss words.
The shorts are super dope. They bring you a lot of subscribers. And then, two, I'm going to give you another gem right now. If you go live on your phone, it goes into the shorts tab. So you'll get 2 to 3 times more views than you would usually do.
Yeah.
From doing that, uploading it on as regular on YouTube. So you could do it from your phone, YouTube on your phone.
Yeah,
the long way.
I do that.
Yeah,
I do that
so you
on
can
my
get
YouTube studio.
You can get 2 to 3 times more viewers.
Really?
When you do live.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, man. I just seen, when we like the first year, because I'm only 2.5 years old. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It just seemed like it just was doing this. You know what I mean? Then it'd go up for a minute, then it'd do this. And I couldn't figure out if it was the content or, because, I've had some decent people with notoriety. You know what I mean? So, we had Ice-T the first time. We hit 1 million. But then when the second time, it was like, it didn't make sense. It was just 6 figures, but I'm like, damn, this nigga just got a Hollywood star fame. Like we time it with all of that, you know what I'm saying? And it just it's not it just don't make sense. There's no rhyme or reason of why things do what they do, you know. So and YouTube rep, that's something new.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like you have to have the people claim your stuff too. You give them a little percentage,
but for sure,
like it's night and day.
Yeah,
because one of the things content creators do, they call me like, "Hey, bro, can you whitelist me because you're claiming the stuff I reacted to," and I'm like, "All right." So certain individuals, I'll be like, "Okay, whitelist them so they can get their money off of that too."
Dope.
So
that's dope. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I get with you on that.
Yeah, you got to.
Thank you.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because I got A1 shit, and I'm like, man, which I was glad when Revolt came in, because the audio side. Do you do audio as well?
Yeah, we do audio too.
Oh yeah,
they do that too.
Okay,
so they upload it. They do all that stuff. They make the shorts. They help. Build up the Facebook. They do that. Also, Snapchat. Their stuff is killing as well too.
I got a Snapchat.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Discovery Show.
I eat on Snapchat. Yes.
Yeah.
It's monetized and everything.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Oh, no, we're through the same people. Snapchat.
Yep.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking
Come on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We are the
It's
same people. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So I got the Snapchat down.
Yeah.
I got that one covered. But yeah, the YouTube nigga needs some help, man. Man, help your big.
I got you on that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So again, you pivot, you go to Cuhmunity, bro, and so then you and the homie T-Rail.
Yeah.
So y'all link up and y'all do y'all thing. Now the funny thing about T-Rail, he was our neighbor.
I know.
He was my neighbor.
He told me that.
Yeah. My nigga was my neighbor for about 5 years.
Easy.
We never spoke.
All
we did was.
So the only 2 black men in the neighborhood ain't want to speak to each other.
So dig it.
Exactly.
It's me, him, and Alan Payne.
Oh yeah.
Alan Payne.
That's right.
Yeah, me, him, and Alan Payne. When they moved in, I kind of was like, man, who is this nigga, man? You know what I mean? Like, but they was fly, so I was like, okay, they cool. The first time we met, I guess they Uber Eats something. It came to our house, and so I walked over there. I took it to his house, knocked on the door, and I remember he came to the door, and I was like, man, I think this is y'all. He was like, oh yeah, I appreciate it, and it was funny because I went to shake his hand. And he shook with the left. He was like, yeah, this one fucked up. Don't worry about that one. You know what I mean? But he just shrugged it off. And so it wasn't until, because P and Master P and Silkk used to come over to the house because I had a studio in the house. And I think Heather seen him. Oh, no, it was her sister or something like that. And they took pictures with him. And that's when T-Rail was like, who is this nigga living next door? You know what I mean? Or P and Silkk coming out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But it was crazy, bro. We never really talked or spoke until I moved away, and then I reached back like, "Hey, come on to the show," and I don't know what that was about, bro.
You know what's even crazier is that growing up as a kid, Silkk was like one of my favorite rappers.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of my favorite rappers, and I tell people this all the time. Like, he DM'd me for the music. He was like, "Hey, I fuck with what you got going on." I felt accomplished. I was like,
"Oh, for
nigga,
real."
Silkk the Shocker said I'm dope. Cool, I'm cool.
Shit,
so,
I can make that happen. Y'all can do a record right now if y'all want to.
Oh yeah. Shout out, bro. That's my brother. That's a legend right there.
That's my brother.
100%, man.
That's easy.
Yeah,
that's easy. I talked to Silkk damn near.
But he randomly DM'd me one day, and I was so happy. It's like, yeah.
Nah. So. Y'all managed to create your whole fucking world, and now you telling me the little shit that you telling me, y'all eating over there.
We doing great.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So how are you able to manage all of these different shows, and you know what I mean?
Man, that's one thing I can say about leaving the other platform.
Yeah.
Was like, okay, we gotta do all this ourselves. We gotta, pay for this. It was dope too because we're all young black and brown people, and this was the first time that we're like, okay, it's not on nobody but us. So even accumulating the funds for everything, for the first year we didn't touch $1.
Right.
Nobody wanted to do nothing. Just let everything. Let's do the right way. Let's buy all the equipment. Let's take care of all of our editors. Take care of everybody. Let's do stuff the right way. And you know what I'm saying? Made that to a pretty penny. Where we like, okay, we got some real cheese to work with now. Dope. And it's just dope, man, to say like we got our own businesses and we can create our own shows now. And we can do things with no hesitation. So a lot of times, like for young people, they be like, they have great ideas, but they don't have the funds to make their dreams come to life. And it's dope now that we could be like, okay, like I just started my movie reviews again. I'm like, all right, hey, come do this.
Yeah.
And I can go do this and, creating new shows, creating new opportunities. Also bringing people from our neighborhoods and people that we've been around that got great personalities, giving them the opportunity and letting the people fall in love with them and just spreading that, that wealth around to everybody.
Yeah.
Is that so? What did you want to do differently with your community and your platform that you were seeing?
Honestly, just transparency. You know what I mean? Just letting everybody know what it is and just get everybody's expectations, because I feel like a lot of times everything breaks up when people have expectations that can't be met. And instead of everybody being real with each other, hey, look, what do you want? Okay, how much is this? No promises, no nothing. We're going to do real business. There's going to be no feelings involved. This is what it is. Let's do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So even though, I mean, you departed, No Jumper, obviously, but you still learned a lot over there.
100%.
Yeah.
Can't take nothing away from that.
So that was probably where the value came in.
100%.
Yeah.
Like even like everything is not forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I learned a lot from that platform. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for that platform. So I'm always gonna, salute when it comes down to that. I'm not gonna say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. I always keep it real like that.
Yeah.
When the bullshit come, I'll be with the bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? But but you can't never take nothing away because that's part of my history.
Yeah.
And we just looking forward.
Hey, that's how I came in to know of you. Talk about, so that fight with you and China Mac was real.
100%. But you want to know the crazy part about it? At first, we were supposed to like put on a little play and stuff like that. And then like he kind of took it too far.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's what made me like, we got to really get cracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So y'all got an understanding after that, though.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's my boy. Like,
that's dope.
Even in that situation too, where it was like, all right, we got to really like, you know what I'm saying, get cracking with each other. Like nobody believed it after that. They was like, oh no, y'all putting a play on. I'm like, nah, because of me. Like once shit starts to become, at that moment, that's my first time. Like, okay, if people are questioning if this is real or not, then hey, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like. I can't go out like that.
I figured it was real because, I mean, when I saw the video, for one, your knuckles was bleeding.
That shit's real.
Then, and for two, he looked a little frazzled and a little, he looked like he still had it on his mind. You know what I mean? After y'all kind of, shook, and it was like you could tell who kind of won. He looked like he was still, he was a little kind of like, like he still wanted to go again, but then no, you know what I'm saying?
No, but even him, bro, like. He's a soldier.
That's right.
He's a solid content creator as well too. And a lot of people like they don't know in New York like he's a real guy. Like, and I got a lot of respect for him. He's overseas right now, like making crazy content, doing dope stuff. He was in Africa, like feeding people. Like I don't know what the hell he doing. Like
that's dope.
He doing his thing. Shout out to China Mac.
Yeah, I never got a chance to meet China Mac, but he seemed like a solid dude.
He's solid, 100%.
Yeah, talk about your relationship with Wack100.
That's Unc, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy too because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they be like, oh, why you fuck with him? I hate him and do this and everything like that. And I tell people all the time, I be like, I'm not a person that just goes with the tide of everybody.
Yeah.
If you're good to me, if you've been solid with me, I'm always gonna be solid with you. You know what I mean? As long as you don't do no out the wall crazy weirdo shit.
Right.
But I mean, my relationship always been with Wack. Like he just always been 100. So when I did the game documentary album, he greenlight that. We did the video in his neighborhood. I came with like 60 Crips. He gave us our own trailer in his neighborhood.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Made sure that all my homies was good. After that, we're on this documentary called Streets of Compton. That's on A&E. He came down. Him and Wacko, they came to my neighborhood. Just them two. Put all my homies on TV. There's been plenty of times that he didn't make calls for me. He didn't hit up people. Even like on the show, he was telling a story. I was in Miami. he took me to Live,
Yeah.
and mind you, this is like my first time at Live.
Yeah.
So I'm happy just to be in the building. He's
Yeah.
like, nigga, I'm about to make you perform.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way you can get me to perform at Live. And he walks me through the crowd, tells the DJ, play this nigga shit, go on stage, perform, and do shit like that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just commercials, like he just always, man, just been good to me. So like,
and that's great. It's not crazy, but I hear that often.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it technically, I can say technically I've never heard any fuck shit about Wack in terms of, but I know the character Wack100.
He gonna do his content.
Whatever,
he gonna tell you now you content.
But the person, I can be honest, bro. I ain't never heard no bad shit about him. You know, in real life. You know, I don't know what he's done or what he hasn't done, but I've heard more of that. To be very honest,
he always been solid with me.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
more
where
of
it's
that.
at.
What do you think about the shit going on with him and you know, I don't want to, but this other shit that he's campaigning on? I know you probably.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's family too. But you know, I'm one of them people where it's like, if I met everybody together, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, is super, super cool with me and stuff like that. I ain't one of them niggas that's gonna switch sides unless it's super, super personal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna switch sides or anything like that. When y'all doing y'all shit,
you just stay out the way.
Because you know, you don't know when people get cool again. You like the fuck nigga.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Switching sides,
just
and shit
like with
that.
a relationship, you got to mind your business.
I just don't entertain the bullshit when it comes down to people that I care about.
Yeah,
because I care about that other person as well too.
Yeah. No, that's solid. That's solid. That's 100. So what you got? What you got coming down the pipeline now? What you got for the future?
We got for one, more new shows. More new music. We got some things in the works right now. I really want to talk about, but I can't talk about.
That's right.
But yeah, that's just know we're gonna be doing different things and pivoting to other, types of careers and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, it's like community porn or something?
Hell no, we ain't doing that. But no, that's like I said, that's one thing that I love, and I'm like, God always makes the way for me is that you start here and these things just keep popping up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, this is dope. So when you go back and you see the history,
that's right,
and then you trace everything back and then to what's happening now.
Yeah.
And I can say that this content creation opened up doors for everything right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, I've been to TV shows, and now we about to take stuff to a whole nother level. Once they see this, once everything is set in stone, then I'm be like, okay, I understand what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for the future.
Outside of me not knowing that you were a rapper, I mean, I've watched your transition.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I watched you literally grow. Like, damn, this nigga taking off. Like, that's good though. It's well deserved.
Bro, even like the mentality.
Yeah.
I'm a person too, like, I pay attention to the comments. I like what the people think about me.
Yeah.
Whether it's negative, whether it's positive.
I do too.
If there's room for me to improve, I want to improve. I want to get more intelligent. I want to be more savvy when it comes down to things. I want to learn how to speak better.
Yes.
I want to learn how to be better just in general in life. So if you ever watch me, you ever took out the time to anything that I've been a part of, I appreciate you. No,
that's a fact. I tell youngins that all the time, man. Be open to evolving and changing and taking in new information. There's nothing wrong with changing. It's nothing wrong with growing. You know what I mean? A lot of times I think youngsters, they think that growing and evolving is somehow they equate it with selling out or getting soft. And it's like, nah, you're supposed to grow. You're not supposed to be doing the same thing.
Don't listen to these niggas, man.
Yeah.
These niggas gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna look up 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, y'all the same place doing the same bullshit.
Thing, talking about the
if
same
you're not
shit.
willing to evolve, you're going to die.
Yep. You evolve or dissolve.
That's
straight
it.
up.
Is there anything that you're not doing now that you want to do in the future?
That's a good question.
I know.
I like that because I'm thinking that I'm like, is there anything that I'm not doing?
But that's good if that's good if you're also doing everything that you want to be doing, or you're segueing into.
I mean, everything that I put my mind to, I just do it. And a lot of times too, it's like I'm so blessed to be in a position to be able to fund that, because I know it's funds with everything.
That's right.
And you don't know that until, you know what I mean, you're met at those crossroads and stuff too. So and I'm gonna tell all the young content creators out there, you don't have to have the best shit. Right. You don't have to have this is a nice studio in. You don't have to have
have to have this. I've said it a million times, bro. I tell motherfuckers all the time, listen, I'm doing it the hard way. You know what I mean? We got 4 cameras set up. We in a sound state. This is the hard way. I've seen, hell, even with Cam Capone. I've done Cam Capone about 3-4 times. Shout out to Cam Capone. He got 1 camera. He's going to sit there. He's got a paper background, and he going to do millions of views. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So don't get tripped up on aesthetics, and don't get tripped up thinking you got to have everything. It's because it comes down to the content and the consistency of that content.
100%.
You know, because even if you look at $1 million worth of game, they be on the go with they shit. They aesthetic really ain't, it ain't like that, but the content, it resonates. So it works. So yeah, that's a good message, bro. That's a good message.
Yeah. No, it's crazy, because like when I first started doing music, I literally had like a little Mickey Mouse mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Probably from Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Sound recorder on the windows and just uploading songs to MySpace.
Yeah.
You know,
and that nigga said MySpace.
Yeah.
Top 8.
Yeah, top 8.
She did my MySpace for me back then.
Do your MySpace.
I didn't understand it.
I've been doing this a long time.
I didn't understand it, and she was like, "You need a MySpace." You know, I come from physical sale. I'm from the '90s.
Yeah, I was really selling shit out the trunk.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck is that? No, I'm cool on that.
You could put only 4 or 5 songs at a time, and then they could.
But that was our like mixtape back then. Yeah, that was our way of getting popular. And going back down to history, I'm like, that led to other shit for me. That led to other shit. That led to other stuff too. So shout out to MySpace.
Yeah,
that was our way of uploading stuff back then.
An all-encompassing creator.
Yeah, which I didn't know and think about.
Yeah, that's right. I mean? That's right. So real quick, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the recent shit. You know what I mean?
What happened recent?
You know what happened recent? What was it? What is something with you down in San Diego?
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my God.
What? I almost started to text you, but you looked all right, so I was like,
bro, cool. I would say this too, like that situation, that was an ego check. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like hammered out of my mind.
Yeah.
Didn't like what a security guard said to me. And it's funny too, because like I tell people all the time, I'm like, I deserved everything. Like I just caused a commotion for no fucking reason, bro.
Wow.
For no reason.
Accountability.
100%.
I see
100%.
Didn't you post it?
I posted. I made T-shirts, all that shit, bro. Like,
ain't nobody about to eat off of me.
No, it's not even the fact about eating. It's the fact of like, I can take my L when it comes down to it,
right?
Because I created it. It was self-inflicted.
Yeah. So
you know what
happened?
I mean?
You was drunk.
So
and you was
first of all, big shout out to San Diego. 'Cause I got a lot of family, friends out there and shit
you
too.
Was down
I
there
love
with
San
the
Diego.
homie Mitchie Slick.
Yeah, I was with Mitchie.
Yeah.
I was with
Mitchie's the homie.
I was with Mitchie. Yeah. I was with my nigga Cricket. I was filming food shows and stuff like that. I literally was like drinking like the whole time. Like when I say I was drinking the whole day, I was getting hammered. And right before that happened, we were at a bar. And I had like no bullshit, because I could drink. I had like 20 shots.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an Irish liver.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I had like 20 shots. Ooh. And then big shout out to Wiz. Wiz was at the club and he told us to pull up. And when I tell you I'm faded out my mind, and I go to the club, and I don't even remember what the security guard said. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like for real. Yeah. I don't remember what the security guard said. I just did some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Yeah. Everything happened.
Did he fire on you or you fell?
No, originally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Originally, I did some stupid shit. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that.
Because the part that I saw, I think
it
looked like you was kind of fucked up.
That was the app.
Kind of fell. And you was just,
I
think your shirt came
up. That was the aftermath
this nigga AD
of everything.
Fucked up.
That was the aftermath.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you still got your shit off, I'm assuming. Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's what they say.
Shout out to Yuck Mouth. Allegedly.
But you know what's sad about that situation too?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you, like, if all the people involved was to walk in this room right now, I couldn't even identify them.
Damn.
That's how plastered I was.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not one of my proudest moments, but I deserve that though.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
But the fact that you take accountability for
Oh yeah, that was all my fault, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. So in this content creator space, I mean, where would you like to see it go? You know what I mean?
Well, like you said, everything's evolution. It's evolving.
Yeah.
I feel like subscription base is not going anywhere, and I feel like that's actually dope. That I don't know, man. If YouTube, somebody's gonna have to do something bigger than YouTube, which is gonna be super, super hard to do. But I know for me and my homies, like we want to take this into TV shows.
Yes.
So the content that we're creating, turn that into network television, and go a little further than that. You see people like 50 Cent buying studios.
That's right.
You see Tyler Perry buying studios.
That's right.
Is turn this into TV shows, turn this into movies.
Yep.
Making our own movies, having our own dollars.
Yeah.
Not having to go through these companies
that's
and having to do that.
That's right.
Shoot our own shit.
That's kind of where I'm at with this show. Scaling it to an actual TV show, like on some Montel shit.
That's dope.
With a live audience. I've had that brought to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm on as well. Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you. So with Cuhmunity, y'all don't rely on guests a lot.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's crazy because I'm like a real social butterfly. I got a lot of friends. I don't call them.
Yeah.
I don't ask them for shit.
Yeah.
I don't care to call people.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
I just feel like you have to work on the main core.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be our model.
Yes.
You don't want it to be all guest based because then your whole business model relies on guests. So if somebody reschedules,
that's a fact.
Which you ain't gonna have an episode.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just having that camaraderie and that energy in the building that people could just come see every week.
Yeah, that's
week
a fact.
by week.
That's a fact. And the fact he do know a lot of motherfuckers because here we just had Eric outside.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Big shout out to Eric. Big shout out to Trav.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So he's walking down the street. Eric's hanging out. He's like,
we dropped the album together before.
See.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh my
Me, Eric Bellinger, Poncho, Billy, and Dizzle. It's called 9.
That's Compton.
That's on all. It's on all platforms.
That's Compton.
Yeah.
That's Compton. So what? Real quick before I let you go, from Compton. I mean, I know I'm a little bit older, but did you come up and could you appreciate the OGs, the CMWs, the Eazy-E's?
100%. 100%. I mean, I'm a real student of the game.
Yeah.
The game made me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody that came before me, like I said, my favorite rapper from the city is DJ Quick.
Yeah. Shout out to Quick.
Yeah, shout out to Quick. I had a release party one time, and I didn't even know he was coming. He came, you know what I mean? He told my mama, like, he's dope. And I was like, okay, I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
Quick, Silkk, the Shocker. Like, certain individuals that I listened to growing up,
Yeah.
when they gave me the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Exhibit bought me to Dr. Dre. I got to work with Dr. Dre. Big shout out to Battle Cat. Big shout out
to Battle Cat.
Man,
He been on the show, too.
Yeah, Battle Cat, man. All the legends, man. All the legends, they've all been, they all have acknowledged me. They all fuck with me.
Yeah.
And yeah, just being able to be in the class or even in the room with some of those guys, I didn't think was like possible as a kid. So yeah.
Talk to me about, because I know on your social media you have your lady. And
100%.
You love I can tell y'all in love. It's a beautiful
100%.
relationship.
100%.
Yeah. So talk to me about being the content creator and AD, the brand, but then
I'm the same nigga.
As a man. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So she gets AD who we see.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the playful. I'm a talk. I'm gonna do all that shit. Like, I'm a person that needs direction. Because if not, I spiral out of control. You'll get another San Diego situation if I'm single. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
you need somebody to protect you from you.
100% too.
That's
So
dope.
she does a great job at that.
That's dope.
Making sure I don't spiral out of control.
Yeah, I love that though. When I see y'all go on trips, y'all do family shit. Like I'm like
Family
damn.
trip in June.
Yeah, I like
As
that.
you should.
Yeah. Like that's why I fuck with him, because I was like, damn. I said, man, he a nigga from Compton, but he different though. You know what I mean?
I ain't too different. I got 2 baby mamas. I got it together later.
That's life.
Okay,
That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. But even still, it's like, man, like, he with his kids, he with his woman. He, you ain't. It don't seem like you on bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you really just handle business and you do what you love doing, and you got your family.
I appreciate my position.
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be in this position, and I know that that a lot of people will kill to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
So even when I make fucked up decisions and negative decisions, I gotta bring it right back home and just know like how important my voice is and what I got going on.
That's right.
So it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
That's
got
right.
Too many people looking at me. Too many people depending on me. I got to be the light and I got to be the bridge for a lot of people. So yeah, I got a lot of
Man, that's dope, bro.
on my shoulders.
Especially you so young and you have that figured out. That's dope. That's dope. Kendrick or Drake?
K-Dot, what the hell?
Hey, I gotta ask.
That's my guy, man.
I gotta
Drake
ask.
Drake is Drake. He's an amazing artist and stuff like that. But I'm a nigga that's never gonna go against my city.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think Puffy did it?
Oh my God.
You know, I gotta give him some
Not
shit.
you going straight. Not us on Revolt.
Nah,
Not us on
I
Revolt.
gotta give him-
Not on Revolt. These your people.
You know, he stepped down. You know what I'm saying? He stepped down.
Hey, listen,
so-
I'm not gonna diss another black man while he got all this shit going on.
Yeah,
and
you
shit,
ain't gonna
know
kick
what I
him
mean?
while he's down.
Hell no, we ain't doing that because you know we all got our moments and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I do feel like it's deeper than what people think though.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of conspiracies out there.
Yeah, yeah. You think it's a higher power targeting him?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we were talking.
Now, does that excuse any of the allegations? No, I have no knowledge of that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like when the walls come crashing down for a lot of people, that shit don't just come from anywhere.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel that too because it seemed like it just kind of came from left field. You know, just like all at once.
Stack,
all at
stack,
once.
stack,
like
stack,
it just
stack.
started just like bam, yeah, bam, 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 bam. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. Well, listen, I ain't gonna keep you.
Hold on.
What?
Mindset.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
get the mindset.
That's right. He didn't kind of touched on it, but
I know, but
so
yeah.
okay, I gotta listen to my daughter.
He's a
So
family man,
I got my
too.
new I got my new community, Legacy Builders, where we focus on mind, money, and motivation. You can tap in at imbigcourt.com. But with that being said, so I mean he said a lot, but I'll ask him specifically. Mindset. How important is mindset in terms of what you've been able to accomplish and how you're able to maintain that?
Oh man, you gotta have a sound mind. Cause I had like real bad anxiety problems, you know what I mean? Coming from the neighborhood and stuff like that. I had it bad. And I had to overcome that. And that was the hardest challenge. But just also, you know, your those demons can talk to you. And if you act on them, man, I used to be a big self-destructor. I'm not a big self-destructor anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you get out of that self-sabotage? So you were that. How did you break that pattern?
What do they call it when what's it called? When you when stuff starts going good for you and you don't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage.
Not self-sabotage, but it's another word for it.
I don't know.
I forgot. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, things will start going good for me and like something tells me like, okay, this too good to be true. Something bad's gonna happen. So I should just fuck this up now. So it was like that with
Like
relationships.
being pessimistic.
Nah.
It's not that.
It's like
Okay.
I think it's a term like
Okay.
limerence or something. I get
Okay.
you that they call it.
but
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Like I could be chilling with a girl, we have a great relationship, and I'm like, oh, this is too good.
Yeah.
Something's bound to happen. So let me fuck this up now.
Wow.
And I just did that with everything. I did that
Yeah.
with business.
Yeah.
I did that with, relationships, friendships, all type of stuff like that. And a lot of that's just old trauma that you got to get over.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, like, I had this app called Dare. People were like, they pay you. They don't pay me. I had to learn how to fucking drive again. I had to learn how to handle my anxiety problems. Because us as black men, a lot of times the world just
Yeah.
everybody pushes stuff on you. You got to be
That's right.
strong. You
That's
got to be
right.
hard. You got to be this. You
That's
got to be
right.
that. And not now, but before, like they look down on you if you feel like, oh, I'm having a bad day,
Yep.
or you get emotional.
Yep.
And yeah, you need to talk and you need to have healthy ways of letting out your anger,
Right.
healthy ways of your sadness and stuff like too. And everybody don't have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
So, just getting your health right. I was able to maneuver and learn how to strengthen my mind more. And I strengthen my mind every single day.
Yeah.
And so that's the most important. You can't help nobody if you fucked up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Do every now and again, do you have a good cry?
Nah.
You're not a crier?
Nah, it's do I get emotional? What makes me cry is like seeing my kids accomplish stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So when my kids graduate, or I remember the first time my daughter, I seen her cheerleading and you know what I mean? At a game, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Stuff like that makes me emotional. Like the rest of this stuff, no.
Yeah,
I'm built for it.
You think you have a level or had to deal with a level of PTSD?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And that's kind of like, I didn't used to think I had a problem with alcohol until I had to get off of it. And I was like, wow, my mind won't turn off. All this shit that, I thought I was over, I wasn't over. It was just, I was using alcohol to suppress that.
Suppress it, You're self-medicating.
Yeah.
The rumination is real.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing about it, coming from the hood, it's something. You have to do your work to work through that. Because I did too. When you see so much and you do shit, and as you grow older, and you evolve, and then you look back on it and you're not necessarily that person anymore, you start to feel differently about those
100%.
things, but there's nothing you could do about it. You like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? I hate that I did that, or, but that's the growth. That's what you have to do. Cause coming from the hood, bro, I can remember, even to this day, I still probably, I live in the suburbs. I live in a gated community. But my family will tell you, I still kind of carry it like I'm in the hood, like anything can happen.
I can
because
tell.
I'm so used to shit happening. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, we.
The house is a fortress. No, I even growing up, let me tell you, even growing up, even to this day, having to explain to people like, oh no, you can come to LA and visit, but you're not gonna come to the house. You got to be known for about 10 years before you can come to the house.
That's real though.
Still, and friends, all of that. Like that's why even my best friend, her father is also in entertainment, and has an element. So yes, you still carry it like that.
Yeah, and even I had her when I was 16. So all she know is me being around guns and being in that element. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was hustling, like I remember when she told me a memory. When you was like, Daddy, remember when you had your blue Cutlass with the blue spokes? And I used to sit on your lap. You let me hit the switches. You used to have that gun up under your leg. It's like when you done so much and been through so much and you see so much. And I'm like, I think that's what I carry with me, And I guess, it's a thing when the darkness in your heart. Then the darkness in other people's heart. You know what I'm saying? And LA can be very tricky too.
LA super
even
tricky.
In these gated communities.
Oh yeah.
You can think that oh yeah, we good. No, it's
He
niggas
could be
everywhere.
He could be the Uber Eats nigga.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So she'll tell you I got guns in the piano everywhere.
Man, it's like literally, y'all. It's like can we? Yeah, we can talk about this.
Yeah.
It's literally like a movie. Like a 007 movie.
I know where everything at too.
I know
Huh?
I know exactly where everything.
Y'all hear that? Don't try to rob Big Courthouse.
At any point, it's literally
any
to
point,
where
Court Wick is there.
any entry point, there's somebody, there's something.
Yeah,
there
like
to handle it.
but I'm saying that to say it comes from, like you say, that past trauma in the hood. It's seeing my friend get killed in front of me at 13. It's seeing one of my homeboys get killed for his Jordans. You know what I mean? And then you got the gang element that you grow through, you know what I mean? And you see all this death and, and even just hearing circumstances, you like, damn, so actually it'd be out of fear, because you don't want to be victimized. So you tool up and then you accidentally start perpetuating that same shit that you was probably fearful
Real
of,
talk.
And then the adulation that comes with it, because then you get the respect and then it get good to you, especially when you don't get caught. Then you get more brazen with it. You like, oh shit, I dumped on a nigga. Oh, now y'all looking at me different. Okay, now y'all know not to play with me. Oh, okay. Then you start leaning into that, and it's hard to break that. Because it took me years.
A lot of years leading up to
It took me years.
Uncle Ken done saved.
Yeah.
Done saved him from the
It been a couple
California State
motherfuckers
Penitentiary.
that came here. It been a few people that came here to rub me the wrong way.
You like, fuck
I
it.
wanted to get on their ass, you know what I'm saying? And I'm showing a different side of me because, I'm usually very poised and but that's the growth process. But I appreciate you being transparent with that, with that growth. And I think that that's a testament to the man that you are and that you become. And shout out to your uncle because he probably put that in you.
He did, man.
Yeah.
He didn't had cancer for like 16 years. He's still here kicking.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a blessing.
Uncle Chris, man.
That's a blessing. How many kids you got?
Two.
How old?
15 and 5.
15 and 5.
Yep.
Man, wait till they get grown like this. Is your oldest your daughter?
15.
That's a daughter?
Oh, she gonna be telling you what to do in a minute. She gonna be running your life.
Nah, she be chilling.
What?
Yeah. Oh, she gonna tell you what to do. You look. This is your future, right?
Well, she does though. Like she like, Daddy, like I don't tell her no for nothing. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I guess you right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Another 10 years.
yeah. Because this one is, you know what I mean, and it's a blessing though, but it's a sobering thing because it makes me, it reminds me that I have more time in back of me than I have in front of me.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, my brother.
Oh,
It's
appreciate
a
y'all.
pleasure. And you know you're always welcome. I'm definitely gonna get with you, bro. You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
man.
saying?
I'm gonna give you some gems,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I didn't get a chance to get with you. What was it? Your birthday party that I came to?
No, you came to
You was in the
our 100 episode.
Yeah.
You just walked in and you just left.
Nah, I was in there. Nah. I was in there for a minute. I was in there, but you was busy. You was working. This nigga had on the blue Santa
Claus outfit. Yeah, that was dope. Big shout out to Mr. Mushies.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
He was high in a motherfucker though, because
I
I did
was
see
lit.
you. I was like
Hammered.
I was like, I don't even know if that nigga know I'm here.
I was there.
Yeah, but no, it's all good. I appreciate you coming, brother. It's always an open invitation anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
more
That's
than
likewise
welcome.
with our shit too. You gotta
Yeah.
come fuck
Oh,
with
for
us.
sure. Yeah, anytime.
Don't step out the element, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in. Be what I'm a court dog gonna show up.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
SCG.
Y'all don't want to see court dog. I don't know how to stop. Y'all gonna be like, damn, this the same nigga be on Holdin Court all, loquacious and eloquent and shit. Yeah, but it's all good, brother. Salute, man. I appreciate you
Man,
coming.
much love.
Big Court, Holdin Court Podcast, Rachel Renee, the homie AD. Yes, sir.
We out here.